If I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgoth's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Yes. As you can see, we are back with some more Hogwarts Legacy. We are on the end of Forspoken, and now we're going into what seems to me like the final of Hogwarts Legacy, almost the final. I say we have about 5-6 more parts of this if I stretch it out between an hour and a half at best. So, find the entrance to the mine is our next destination. I did not do no level ups. I need some more Wiccanwell potion, which I'll probably do off screen. And our quest is as follow. Speak with Natty. And I should also do this, but right now we're going to speak to Natty, because apparently she's going to be much more close. Our main objective, prepare for your owls, your OWL, Ordinary Wizarding levels examinations. We're going to speak to Natty. We are a 5th year, so let's see if she's much more close to our destination. We'll speak with her. And she is. So, that's how we're going to start the game off. I know I have not spoken in a long time to anybody or any Merlin's Trials. Okay, I remember that. I haven't spoken in any of my gameplays in a long time, which is fine. I'm not that big on speaking unless it's like the very end where I give my opinion of the game, like I did for at least a lot of the games I've been playing for you guys. When I do beat this game, I do plan on revisiting it as... Where are you gonna take me? Where are you taking me?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Nice to see you too. Oh. Hello, Professor Block.
The chairs in the common room are Close my eyes for 2 seconds.
Oh, there you are. Darn. Darn. Tricky little thing. Yep, I had it. Tricky. You're a bit quicker than the rest. Okay. I will slap you around forever if I must. How? Gotcha. I don't know what the purpose is of collecting all these house tokens. I forget, but I will find out. As I was about to say, I will be revisiting this game as a Ravenclaw this time around, or a Gryffindor. Slytherin, of course, will be last priority in my opinion. But yeah, if I do already have names for both a Ravenclaw character and my Gryffindor character will look like, oh, that'll also be a surprise, but it won't be no surprise. They'll have red hair and a scar, the 3 scars that is on my original character here. That's the hint. If you manage to guess what my Gryffindor character will be called, congratulations. Red hair, 3 scars, and it's gonna be an anime character, and it's one of my favorite anime characters. So yeah, if you manage to guess who it is, you're smart. You're smart as heck.
Why do students always run when Peasy wants to have some fun?
What the freak? Can
I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Poppy, you came out of nowhere, but okay, I got it.
Reparo.
What? Why did you do that? Weirdo. Degree Hall.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Revelio.
Man, if anything, DLC should definitely contain the trial of becoming an animagus and Quidditch for sure. And if they had more than enough time, they should actually do like a mini Triwizard tournament with Durmstrang, Bo Buttons, and yourself in a tournament and whatnot, just to give it a test run. But yeah, it would have been real cool. Not sure overall, but I would definitely like if the game added the feature you becoming an animagus. Obviously, you all know what I would like to transform into if I was to be an animagus in this game. Animagus, however you want to put it. Remember in Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix, if you were to stupefy somebody in the game, that's an automatic ground, especially if it's a Slytherin, that is, automatic grounds for a challenge. So that you can improve your spell casting or whatnot. That's in the 5th game. In the 6th game, it's all just the Wizarding Duel. So, nah, I don't trust you. Armors. Let's go visit Poppy. Okay, come on. Hey, what's up, guys? I'll see you later.
Can I have a nice view from up there?
I bet you could. But you know what? I don't feel like riding a broom right now. I know your name is Highwing.
Highwing, go!
Your name Tum Tum for now. I forget, I give you so many names. Your name is Tum Tum for now. I wonder why you had to be 13 to enter Hogsmeade. Oh right, Butterbeer and whatnot. It's probably just a mature level of the wizarding and whatnot. You have to be XYZ age, to drink butterbeer and all that stuff. That's understandable. I had to think about what. Oh, okay, I gotta land. I had to think about what butterbeer tastes like. I would think it probably contains some sort of alcohol to a certain degree. Come on, get down, butter. There we go. Thank you. Alright. And now, I wish we can actually properly operate and just do that. At least they added it to the game. What? What the freak? Oh, okay, I was about to say. You can't go up this way?
Nothing about your Derringer except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Why not?
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Shut up.
Fine use of my talents.
Oh, hello.
Careful not to get bit.
Trust me.
Why are you under my control? Yeah, go attack him. Good.
Up here. Get it.
Expelliarmus.
Where'd you go? Nice. You have no wand. Shut up.
Your spells are weak.
They were weak, then why did you get defeated, huh? Wait, okay, I was about to say. It's over here, wolves. Oh, more poachers. Hey, what's up? Hey, Expelliarmus. I'm not done with you. Oh, where's this coming from?
I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
You're gonna have to wait. Poppy's actually needing help. Alright. Unfortunately, I can only play this but for so long because I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I know. Oh shoot, what's in there? Yeah, a talk.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Yep, let's.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
Thank you. Wait, what else did you
So nice of you
have?
to stop by.
What was this? I don't want that.
So nice of you to stop by.
Honestly, I just want your Wick and Well potion, that's it. Kinda sad, isn't it? Yeah, I know, very depressing. I need to brew up some myself. With Dittany and all that other stuff. Hey, you know, you could have helped, man. You could have came a lot sooner and helped me with them Ashwinders or them poachers. You know, Wizards Unite. Yes, I do know about the mobile game, Harry Potter Wizards Unite or something like that. Oh, if you're wondering, no, I have not played the Resident Evil 4 demo at all. I don't. Last demo I played was Forspoken demo, and yeah, I don't do demos no more. Demos are no longer interesting to me. I need the full game. Demos are like teases. They don't do much. Oh, you can't climb that. Okay. They're like little weird tease. I mean, they get you prepared for the game. I understand that, but I don't see the fun in playing demos like that no more. It just aggravating. You got a side mission for me, buddy?
Snuck in after a
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Egg Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
Are you sure
sister,
Catherine
dude?
is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
Maybe she's under
Why
the
would Catherine come
Imperious
back
curse.
to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Damn.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women, hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for
Yeah,
sale?
that's what he says.
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off you.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Glad you were able to stop by.
What's more...
Not even love.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumor was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumor, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
No, but there's a great rumor that says you go blind by staring directly into the sun for a long time.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Petrificus Totalis! Bombarda!
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Accio! Revelio!
If the Moonstones are here and so are Whoopers, I wonder what's being protected.
Revelio!
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Lumos!
Lumos! We need to find moths for those spinners.
Accio! Lumos!
Lumos!
Accio!
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos!
Lumos!
Bombarda!
If we pull the rings and match the runes, I suspect we'll find the moths. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos!
Lumos! Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos! Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Lumos. Arresto momentum. Lumos.
You did it! I was hoping you would. Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it. Given what Whoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. We can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take all. Run the other way with
Alright, everybody, and this is where I'm going to end the gameplay for now because I have to go to work. So I know it was a short session and it was mostly just the Poppy mission and that mission. But at the same time, I will be back later on with more with the main mission. If you enjoy the content, this is just an outro. You can don't do it if you want. Leave a like and comment down below. Follow me on my social links. That includes TikTok and Twitch, which is in the bottom of my YouTube channel here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so that you can get up-to-date notifications whenever I go live or publicize a new video. Getting better and better at this. I'm close to getting my stream set up back again. I love you all, and I'm going to be gone for now.